guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy? You ready? Here we go.
What's good, y'all? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Got Wham, Bam, and Babano here with me, and we have a nice 8-game slate to get through on Monday in the association. I'll go around the horn. Wham, Bam. Good to be back with you. Was good.
Man, felt good to be back. Dropping dimes in here, Nick in here. We see my boy PG in here. What's up with y'all, man? Feeling good. I'm happy to be here. New year, new money. Yeah, man. Last show wasn't necessarily the best for me, so got a lot of bouncing back to do. Yesterday was actually pretty solid for me in the NBA. So I ain't mad at it. So yeah, man. Another day, another dollar. Feel good to be back here. Shout out to Babano, shout out to you, Skee, and shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate you guys showing up. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, share the content to somebody, and if you're not on Twitter, share it to Facebook, bro.
Babano was good.
I'm good. It's good to be back after the weekend. Good to be back. Dutch is going through some shit, I think, behind the scenes. Take it easy on him. Plus, he did the Medicaid show earlier today on Mondays, but he'll be back. But good to be here. Like I said, Monday, decent slate tonight in the NBA. It's kind of been an up and down start to the new year. It's still been a great NBA season overall, like 15 units of profit since the beginning of the season. Been a really good season overall, but it's kind of like these up and down, back and forth days for the last few. So we'll see if we can have a nice Monday, profitable start to the week, and we'll break these games down.
All right, we'll get to it. Yeah, NBA has been up and down, up and down, up and down for me. The past 2 weeks, though, they've been down. So I need to go back up. I need to get back to it. We got Knicks and Pistons. Opened up 1.5, it looks like, for New York. It's still sitting around 1 or 1.5. Total open 236 though, and that came all the way down as low as 232. For the injury report, I see Josh Hart and Shamet are out for New York. For Detroit, Cade and Duncan Robinson are both probable. LeVert is questionable. No Duran, no Tobias Harris. I'm gonna ask Babano here. It is a pretty decent move on that total, about a 4-point move on that total. I mean, that's kind of how I view it. New York does play a little bit slower. I trust the Pistons defensively. I was trying to get there with an under in this game. How are you viewing this one?
Yeah, I don't mind the under here in this game. This is one game where I was, New York's got the rest advantage, but the Knicks aren't playing. The Knicks aren't playing great. Okay, I've tried to back them in a couple of bounce back spots. The Philadelphia game is the one that stands out. And they were awful. And now there's no chance. There we go. There's no chance that I'm laying points with them on the road. We know they've been worse on the road this season long. Now, it's not an ideal spot for Detroit, back-to-back. Big win for them yesterday against the Cleveland Cavaliers, playing on a back-to-back. The results have been mixed this season, Detroit, on the second night of back-to-backs. But it is playoff revenge for the Pistons. The first meeting against the New York Knicks since last year, and the first round playoff series when the Knicks took down the Pistons in that first round series. So I expect a good effort here from the Pistons, and it's not the greatest of spots for them. So it's not going to be a huge bet by any stretch, but you're going to give me Detroit in this spot as a home dog. I'm going to take them. So Pistons for me plus 1.5.
Wham, bam.
Yeah, for me, I was telling the guys before we started, I kind of don't know what to do with this game, but I am leaning with the Pistons like Babano, so I am feeling the same sentiments. I think I'd rather have Cade tonight in this situation rather than trusting the full group of the Jalen Brunson and the boys over there with the Knicks. I think that the rebounding advantage is going to be split. Maybe even more advantage towards the Pistons because both of these teams are really good at rebounding, having good offensive rebounding. The Pistons being that they're the best in the league at that situation. I kind of, again, lean their way. And then, again, I think I lean their way superstar-wise too. So I think, yeah, it's just one of those things I can't really lock in with the Pistons just because I don't really want to right now. I just don't fucking feel like pressing it right now. So that's the only reason why I haven't really bet this game yet. But I like the Pistons a little bit.
Man, I mean, I had to look it up. A couple people mentioned it in the chat. The Knicks have only covered one game since winning the cup. Only covered one game. Wow.
That's the banner curse. They should have put that banner up.
All right, next game, Bulls and Celtics. I think it opened 9 for the Celtics and it's all the way as high as 11 right now. Total hasn't really moved, sitting at around 236.5, we'll call it. As far as the injury report, everybody except for Tatum looks like they're playing for Boston. For Chicago, Kobe White is probable. Collins, Flowers, Giddey, and Smith are out. I do think the Celtics still can cover, but it is a big number. I'm just anti-Bulls. Like, I want nothing to do with the Bulls. And especially, if they're injury riddled, missing a lot of guys, it makes me want to fade them even more. So just a lean to the Celtics for me right now. Babano?
Hit that backwood.
Oh, caught me off guard.
Is bad for your health.
We rocking with Caillou?
Yeah, I'm about fucking, you know it, Godly. You know me so well. It's only got to be Caillou here or nothing. And honestly, I think Caillou points has been pretty much brought back to where it should have been this whole time. About 19.5, 18.5, whatever you could get there. I got 19.5 plus money. I mean, minus 105. Minus 105, Caillou. The boy that y'all don't know, that's how we say his name. But if you do not know, if this is your first time showing, his name is Derek White for the Celtics, Boston Celtics. But we call him Caillou over 19.5 points. I think that's a good play.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
All right. Hawks and Raptors. This one's pretty tricky. I don't know what the true opener is. One side for me says 4.5. The other side says 1. And right now we're looking at a 2.5 for Toronto. Total did come down from 236.5 to 234. And as far as the injury report, we know there's no Jakob Poeltl for the Raptors. For the Hawks, Trae Young is out. Luke Kennard is questionable. I don't really care that Trae Young is out. I low-key wanted to bet the Hawks at first. I don't know. Something is telling me like the Hawks are supposed to be the play. Like if I'm that's what the line is making me feel like, or the market, or however you want to call it. Makes me feel like the Hawks are the play. The Raptors, I do think they're better with RJ. And if I look at last 5 game stats, they'll tell me they've been the better offense, defense, rebounding team over the Hawks. But I just don't like the lack of Jakob Poeltl still. So I've been debating which way I'm going to go in this game. Babano, you going with the North or the Bird call in this one?
I loved the Raptors on Saturday. I thought it was a great Raptors spot. The 3-1 now, straight up and against the spread for the Raptors since RJ Barrett's return. He does make a big difference, especially offensively, and now you're seeing them play much better. I don't love the Raptors here because it's a revenge situation, short turnaround revenge spot, same 2 teams, same building in Toronto. But I can't do it. I can't take Atlanta. They just get owned by the Raptors. The Raptors own this team. I mean, they over and over again, Toronto just has their way with this Atlanta Hawks team. 5-0 straight up, 5-0 against the spread the last 5 meetings. They've dummied them most of the times. Most of them have been double-digit, lopsided victories in favor of the Raptors. So I've got to see evidence that changes. It seems like Darko Rajakovic, too, gets the better of Quinn Snyder in the coaching matchup because every time they're just handing it, to this Atlanta team. So that's the concern, right? I mean, usually in these revenge spots, same 2 teams playing each other, I want to back the team that lost the first game, especially when they're an underdog like Atlanta is here. I can't do it. It's just been pure dominance for Toronto that I'm going to lay off.
Fair. Very, very fair.
Understand.
WAM, Is it a Zachary night or what are we doing?
Ricochet shall not see me, man. Backwards.
Is bad for your health.
He's banned. All right. Nuggets and Cavs. This one, big move on this one. Opened up -9, now -15 for the Sixers. It says Nuggets and Cavs.
Nuggets and Sixers. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going
my
to say
bad
it's
on that.
Nuggets and
Are you
Sixers.
good? Those same line movement though.
Here we go. Nuggets and Sixers. That should be right there. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like 15 now. Total though. Open 228.5. It did go down to 225, but it's since gone back up. We're looking at 228 right now. So that's interesting because I know that Jamal Murray, he's been ruled out. The whole starting five is out. The entire starting five is out. Valanciunas also out. Bates out. I mean, how many guys are available to play tonight? That's what I would be asking for the Denver side. So Embiid is probable. Oubre and Watford are out, but Philly definitely looks like they have the advantage. The longer the game goes on, it should favor them. But Babano, I mean, another key guy ruled out, right? Jamal Murray. I mean, we see this time and time again. The other guys just step
Remember, they
up
had
and-
him when they beat Toronto. The one cover since Jokic went down. Murray played that night. Remember that? Now
Yeah,
he's
I feel like they're running out of guys.
Yeah.
But the spread just feels like it's gotten out of hand. What do you think?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, I can't make a case for Denver. They haven't covered since that one win. The first game without Jokic in Toronto with Murray on the floor. They beat Toronto. They covered, and they've been annihilated since then. 0-2 straight up, 0-2 against the spread. Their last two, Denver against in their last two games with who did they play? Oh, yeah, there we go, Cleveland and Brooklyn. And they lost both of those games, failed to cover as well. But Philly's only been a double-digit favorite once this year. And they did win and cover. They won by 21 in that game, but it was against Washington. You know, one of the worst teams in the. That being said, with Denver's artillery out of the lineup, Denver's looking a lot closer to a Washington type of team with everything they're missing here in this game. But it's just too many to lay now. Just too many to lay right now. So I won't be betting this game.
Bam.
Yeah, for me, it's one of the best bets I think of the day. Yeah, shout out. What is it?
Minus 36.5 alt spread
Oh,
plus
man.
9. Well, you're getting a good price on that. Wow, one of the biggest.
Many
Look,
bets is crazy, man.
Jeez.
Fucking pocket. Because
Wow.
I think this might be a little biased too. I know you had the Nuggets the other day. Alternate spread just like this, and you probably pissed off. So I don't know, but
Oh, that's crazy.
it's crazy as hell. Minus 36 is crazy. But look, I say this though. Peyton Watson, man, is probably one of the quietly kept secrets right there for this Denver Nuggets team. And I think this is possibly one of the reasons why they are comfortable on letting these guys sit tonight. Because I honestly was going Jamal Murray assist. He was starting to go back towards playing in that role. Peyton Watson is being on the offensive side of this. I think he's going to be a little bit ball dominant today. 23 points last game, 21 points the game prior against the Cavs, and he had 24 points against the Raptors. All three of those games, he shot poorly from three. 1 for 4, 2 for 9, 1 for 6. I think he plays a little bit better beyond the arc today, and I think he gets over the 19.5 points. So, yeah, Peyton Watson, good money, 19.5 points plus money. Let's get it.
Good stuff on that. And then I'm going to go over to Phoenix and Houston. This one opened 8.5, sitting at 8.5. Total did open 224.5. Looks like 222.5 is what we're calling it right now. Let me just refresh the injury report just to make sure here. Şengün and Van Fleet are out. Steven Adams is still questionable. For the other side, Bouye is out. Green is out. Williams is probable. Grayson Allen is probable. So the Suns on a back-to-back, right? They just played OKC versus a Rockets team at home, rested, but could be without two bigs in this game. I think that is if Phoenix plays everybody, I mean, this could be a lot of points in this game because I still think the Rockets can score, and Phoenix should be able to score too. So I'll lean over here, Babano. Lean over, and I want to say the Rockets, but I don't like the thought of missing two bigs here. What do you think?
Situationally, it's the Rockets for sure because they're off the loss to Dallas. I expected, them to want to bounce back here, no doubt. But the last time I took them in a bounce back spot, they lost to Sacramento. I thought we were going to get a bounce back, and they lost to the Clippers. They got blown out. So I'm a little bit cold feet. And it's more so cold feet because I don't want to fade Phoenix. Phoenix is playing really good basketball. Let's give them a little credit. Outside of, a blowout loss to Cleveland, they've either won or they've been in every single game lately. Other than the blowout loss to Cleveland, they haven't been blown out. They've been in every single game. They had a 3-point loss at Golden State, a 2-point loss at home to the Lakers. And other than that, they've won every other game that's been on their schedule, including the massive upset against Oklahoma City last night, 108-105. Now, it is back-to-back for Phoenix. Huge win. I get all that. Houston bounced back and the rest advantage following that loss. I get all that. But the Suns are just playing too. I don't want to lay. I don't feel comfortable, and I don't want to lay this many points against the Phoenix Suns right now. It's that simple. I lean over as well, though.
Wham Bam?
Yeah, I like Suns right here. I know that, like you said, 2-5 off of back-to-back. It's necessary. It's not necessarily one of these situations of spots for them. The Rockets have the rest advantage. They have the better team. They got the ball head man and KD, as that someone said earlier on the session was having you rolling. I think that the Suns aren't pushovers though. Dylan Brooks is one of those guys that I would possibly think that he does have revenge in his heart when he plays his former teams. So I think him playing really well recently, averaging about 20 points over the last 2 weeks. I think that we're going to expect a pretty good game from him today. So I like that they're getting this amount of points, and I am not afraid of taking it with them. So I like the Suns plus 8.5.
Everybody on the Suns, huh?
It is what it
I
is.
don't know, man. I don't know.
It is.
That's not a good spot for
don't
Phoenix
know.
at all, though. I won't bet against the Suns laying. I won't bet against the Suns getting 8 points like this, but I'm not on them tonight. This is a tough spot. This is a really tough spot.
Hey, the 8 is calling me -8, calling my name, man.
What it's worth,
I'm
there's a
not
good
gonna lie
NBA
to you.
guy I know. He really likes Houston tonight. So, yeah, we'll see.
All right. Hornets and Thunder. That's the other side of that back-to-back with the Suns. They're off that loss, though, versus Suns. That makes me not want to fade them. Other than that, I would absolutely want to fade them plus all these points. Not playing well lately. Playing like 50-50 basketball really lately. On a back-to-back, I'm on the sideline because of it. Like off a loss, they could very well, like they're the better team, but I think Charlotte's capable of scoring enough. So maybe that means the over. But man, talk to me. What you thinking here?
Yeah, a little piece of the over, but as far as the side goes, off a loss like last night, I don't bet against the Thunder off a loss. Long term, going back 2-3 years, they've been excellent. Now this year, a little more spotty lately. They're playing with their food right now. A little malaise has set in for the Oklahoma City Thunder in the last few weeks. It's not 48 minutes of consistent basketball, focused basketball, dialed in basketball we're seeing from the Thunder as of late. So. Yeah, it's one of these spots where it's the rest advantage for the Hornets, but no chance I'm taking them with Thunder off a loss. And there's not really much interest for me to lay this many points with the Thunder. So you can back with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is bad for your health.
What happened?
That's funny as fuck, bro. That's funny. I like Con Kneppel. I like the boy Con Air. Over 15.5 points. I think I can't give it out now. It's moved a little bit to 16.5. So it is the reason for it. I think I know the reason why is because he's going to have a pretty good showcasing here. One of the quickest people to 100 threes. I think he's going to continue to go crazy. And yeah, man, Con Kneppel, bro, over 15.5 points. That's what I got.
All right, my bad. I was fixing something. Let me take a little look at the chat as well. Can never talk you off of Con Air. Let's see. Nucky likes OKC first half. Let's see. Durant points and assists. I saw up there from PG.
I
Anything else?
see.
What are you liking here?
I seen the second time because we did the show with Dutch earlier, and this second time I see someone said the Hornets money line. It's plus 700, bro. Y'all crazy. That's crazy.
If you take the Hornets, that's how you should bet them. They probably either win or they get slaughtered. There's probably no in between.
Wesker says Hornets money line is on the table. I'm 100% sober. He said.
And he's not
All
the
right.
same person I seen earlier, so I know somebody different for sure. That's funny.
A lot of different opinions in this game. Everybody has a different bet when I'm looking at the chat. All right. Next game up, Jazz and Blazers. This one opened up -7. It's down to 6. Total open 246 is down to 242. Let's look at this injury report here because Robert Williams probable, Jeremy Grant, Scoot, Drew, Tybal, Wesley all out. Ace Bailey questionable. Kevin Love and Niang are both out. Man, I'm gonna say like this, Babeno, because the Jazz totals have been pretty, straightforward. At home, they play overs. On the road, they play unders. The one thing that just gives me hesitation is I trusted this Blazers defense versus the Mavericks, and the Blazers did cover, but they allowed the Mavericks to score 122. So that's giving me a little bit of hesitation, but I do lean towards the under in this game and the Blazers. How do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, the Blazers coming into this one, they won 2 in a row against the Pelicans and the Spurs. Spurs is an underdog outright. Very impressive stuff. Returning home, the Utah Jazz on the road, it's been a little bit dicey as far as what to expect. But, you look at the situation here for Utah. It looks like Niang and Ace Bailey questionable. We'll see if Ace Bailey's able to play. That's obviously very important as far as Utah is concerned. The coming off the road, though, 3 games in a row and back home, first game, don't love that spot necessarily. If Bailey's in, I actually kind of lean Utah a little bit, but I'm waiting to see if he's in the lineup because I don't think this is a spot I want to lay points with Portland, even though they've been playing a little bit better lately. I know Utah's been bad on the road, but for the season, 4-11 straight up. But look at lately. They covered against Golden State. They did get blown out by the Clippers, but Clippers have been beating down a lot of teams lately before they lost to Boston the other night. They won outright against the Spurs. They covered the number against the Denver before that. Big getting points on the road. They've been a little bit better lately. I just don't think in this spot I want to take Portland laying points. So again, with Bailey's status up in the air, I'm waiting on that, but I'm leaning Utah. And if he does play, I will be on Utah.
Wham bam.
Yeah, the last 5 games, the Jazz have allowed the second most 3-point attempts and the 24th that 3-point makes to opponents, which is about 15 3-point makes to opponents. I think they're going to be lagging on the wing position, especially if they have Bailey out in that situation here. So tomorrow, Kamara, that's how I say his name, fucked up right there. But Tumani Kamara, I think he's going to be able to get the threes here. It's possibly in a lot of trade talks too. So he's going to be looked at as one of those guys that's going to be, possibly making a run to get on a different team, bigger role, something like that. So he's playing really well as of late too. Over the last 6 games, he's went over the 3-point total of 2.5. 5 of the last 6 games. 5 3-point makes last game, 4 3-point makes the game before, 2, 3, 4, and 5 the game prior there. So I think he's in a good situation to get over 2.5 threes in this game.
All right, good stuff. We're going to go to the last game. That's the Warriors and the Clippers. Opened up -1.5. Looks like -2.5 for 3. Total open 224. Looks like 223.5. As far as the injury report, I see Seth Curry and LJ Cryer both out. Harden did pop up on the injury report as questionable, along with Niederhauser, Bogdanovich, Derek Jones Jr., and we know CP3 is not playing. They're all out. Man, Clippers have been playing good lately, and they fell off last game versus Celtics. Jaylen Brown had a career high. I think he had 50, and Celtics really just couldn't miss. But before that, the Clippers had won 6 in a row after Ty Lue called them out. So they definitely been playing good basketball. The Warriors, they've been winning too, but I don't know. Something about their schedule just is very unimpressive to me. So I wanted to look towards the Clippers in this game. I waited because earlier on my show I said I'm gonna wait because I want to see what's up with the injury report. And literally, the show ended for 10, 15 minutes, and James Harden pops up on there. So I lean Clippers, but that's what gave me hesitation. I'm gonna go to WAM first. Clippers, Warriors.
But I was on the show with Dutch earlier, and I did this opposite of what you did. I like the Clippers, and I told everybody to bet the Clippers. So obviously, I got bit with the injury report with James Harden being announced downgraded to questionable. Now, that does not mean that he will not play. That just means that they want a certain number, or they would either want a certain number or something's really wrong with James Harden. I do want James Harden to play. Don't get me wrong. I am still on the Clippers. I'm not cashing out. I'm not doing none of that. Not betting on the other side. I'm not doing none of that. I think that this is a Warriors team that I'm okay with betting against them, even if they don't have James Harden. I just wish I would have had the better number. You know what I'm saying? That's all I say. So if Clippers lose, I'm not going to be mad because I still believe that they're going to win without James Harden. I just, again, wish that I had a better number. And I think that Kawhi plays pretty well. The other guys on the other side was playing pretty well. It took them a while to get used to not having Norman Powell because that's one of the reasons why I think Kawhi had to step into this situation, this type of role that he's in. But one thing I did see somebody say earlier today is that the Warriors play pretty well in this situation today. And I think that that's a very circumstantial situation that they're in right now. I do not have no love for the Warriors long term. As much as people think that they're a contending team, I don't believe in that. I think that they don't really have that much help for Steph Curry. As much as we want to give Jimmy Butler the credit, y'all know I'm not a Jimmy Butler fan, so yeah, the Jimmy Clippers fan, I ain't gonna hold it too much. I know Casey. You know it's funny, man. Speed it up, man. Blah blah. Goddamn it, that's funny. Hey, fuck you.
Oh my god, bro!
all day. She said,
"Hey, I'm crying, man."
Hey, it's look. I'm on the Clippers still. Money line.
That's my
best. That's my motherfucking best bet, KC. Clippers money line.
Oh my goodness! There you go.
Oh my god, bro! That's the funniest shit Casey just said in the chat. Oh, I'm fucking crying, dog. But Bano, what are you doing in this game?
I was going to say, KC saying, WAM's taking too long there. Oh, man. We're doing good for time here. What are you talking about? 30 minutes for less than 30 minutes for how many games? It's pretty good for 3 people.
She owned me personally though. She said oh, they're okay because they got Peyton Watson. That's what she said in the chat earlier. Just talking shit. Nah, fuck you, Casey. It's all good.
Oh man, that's good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to be on the Clippers. I don't even care that Harden. Well, I shouldn't say I don't care that Harden's out. It's not a deal breaker for me. You know, he hasn't been. It's a good point someone made in the chat. He hasn't been shooting as good lately the last few games. The one you need is Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard's the guy that's been carrying this team on his back, putting the cape on here the last 6-7 games, playing great. So as long as he's in there, I think they got a real chance. Strength of schedule, we don't talk about it because I don't really make a big deal of it in terms of who the teams have played recently. But look at Golden State's recent wins versus the Clippers' recent wins. None of Golden State's wins are none of them are impressive. What we're supposed to be excited that Golden State beat that juggernaut of Utah, Charlotte, and Brooklyn in the last 3 games. That's just the Golden State's beaten the last 3 times. You know, not very impressive. Meanwhile, you look at the Clippers during this run, they had the 6-game win streak snapped by Boston. But before that, they had a win against Detroit. They had a win against Houston. They had a win against the Lakers. 3 of those 6 wins. Like, they've beaten some good teams during that stretch. And I don't like betting against teams off a mammoth blowout loss like that. Like, when you don't just lose, you get your teeth kicked in. And that's exactly what happened with the Clippers against Boston, 146 to 115 on Saturday. I think they probably respond with a much better effort. And if they do, I think they got a good chance to win this game. And you're getting 3 points because now people are reacting to Harden being out. So, yeah, I'm on the Clippers here, +3.
Just when I thought I was out, you pull me back in. Hey, I'm thinking I can push the button now because I'm thinking about it a little bit more. Like, we see this shit all the time. Even if Harden gets ruled out, like y'all saying, the star player gets ruled out. Yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
The bigger star player on the team is still there, though, and watch him have a night. Kawhi, I'm talking about, of course. Yeah,
+3. I think we're getting a very good number right now. I think we should take advantage. I like that. I like it. I'm in. Firefighter Dave says 317 watching, 89 likes. Smash that like button. Thank you for capping, fellas. Appreciate
and don't
you.
be just motherfucking respectful. Let's go. Hit the like button. Yeah.
Right, we're not even at 100 yet, man. What we doing here? Should we just? Oh, my bad. I thought I messed up there. All right, let's get to it, man. We got best bets.
Yes.
WAM, bam. You are first up. Let's know how to get paid today.
All right, man. Look, y'all know what to do. We're going to just end it off where we left off. It's going back down in Inglewood off a Century. You know what I'm saying? Where I go get my hair braided. I actually get my hair braided across the street. It's going to be the Clippers, bro. Give me the Clippers money line. Into it, Dome. Show it out. Kawhi Leonard holds it down. Somebody said I ain't even going to go into it. Blah, blah, blah. Clippers money line. Shout out to
you. All right. I'm gonna rock with him, man. I'm gonna rock with him. I ain't gonna be scared. I liked him at first. James Harden ain't playing. He been throwing up bricks anyway. We got Kawhi out there, like Babano say. We getting +3 now. Hey, I think they could win the game. +3. My guy Dutchy say that's good money. So Clippers +3. I'm gonna rock with that as well. Babano, let us know how to get to the window and take us home.
Yeah, my best bet, I'm going to go with let me just see here, because it's the card that I don't like. I'll tell you what, there's already a bet I like a lot more than anything tonight, tomorrow's card. We'll save it for tomorrow. But like I said, tonight, it's a lot of things were lukewarm, but nothing we love. But what I will rock with here for a best bet on this show, let's go to that Charlotte, Oklahoma City, over 234.5. You could even go Thunder team total over, but I could see Charlotte scoring a little bit too. How much remains to be seen, but I think we'll see points in that game. So we'll go with the Hornets and Thunder over 234.5 for my Monday best bet. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Hit the like button on the way out. We appreciate all you guys. The NBA is a hell of a drug, and you're looking at the plugs. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready? It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always winged it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy? You ready? Here we go.